Hey guys, it is Nina Soul with Spiritual Vibes and the Soul Sisters. I am gonna do this quick video just to show you guys a couple of pieces before I go ahead and ship them out. These are custom orders that I will be showing today. So these items are not available for purchase, but it's just to give you an idea of the different things that we're able to create. So of course, I can make custom pieces for anybody, for whatever situation, or whatever it is that you're dealing with, that you're needing to channel a certain type of energy to enhance the energy of your own, whether it be for spiritual protection, for luck, for love, for healing, for new beginnings, for positive energy, whatever. So this piece right here, this is a talisman that me and my husband have created together, and we made this piece for a very special person. So this is a piece right here that is for very strong protection. It's gonna be worn for when the person sleeps at night, to protect spiritually, energetically from negative energies, for negative thoughts, for anything that is dark, or anything that is any type of malicious energy. It is a back to sender piece. So the black tourmaline right here, this is a back to sender stone. Then it's it's working with this fire agate right here, which is another back to sender stone. So when you put the two of them together, their energies completely shift and they become one. So whatever this one is sending out, this one is also sending out. But since they pretty much do very similar things, with their own, with their own properties, of course, because no stone is equal to or better than or anything like that. But when you put these two together, it creates an energy in all its own. So I have chosen to put these two together because this certain person is needing very strong protection within the solar plexus and also the heart chakras. It's also a very grounding piece, and that's kind of another thing that I wanted to incorporate energy wise. Is I just really wanted to incorporate some grounding energies, but at the same time, enlightening energy, positive energy, healing energy. So that's where this clear quartz comes through. And this clear quartz, right next to it right here, this is a rutilated quartz. Rutilated quartz helps you to find answers to questions that to unanswered questions, really. So it could be things that we question about ourselves, things that we question about the people around us. This stone helps to give us clarity on certain situations, and it also helps us to see both sides of reasoning for the actions of the other person. That way to better deal with it, to know how to better to deal with a certain type of energy. I don't want to give too much information out, but when the person sees this video, it'll make sense to him. So yeah, this rutilated quartz really helps in finding answers and knowings, and like I said, this whole piece ultimately is for very powerful, very strong protection. And this person needs protection while they are sleeping. So I wanted to go ahead and incorporate those two stones together. And then all four of them together, like I said, since these two create their own energy together, when you put all four of these pieces together and using this copper metal, this is all electroplated. My husband did the electroplating, so it is all being held together by copper that has been built up between all of the stones. So in the process of doing this, and I wanted to learn from him to see how it is that he does this, because it's a very the process is very how do you say it? You have to be very, you have to know what you're doing. Like, you cannot just there's dealing with chemicals, there's dealing with electrodes, dealing with electrical energies, and you got to have the right kind of environment to be able to produce pieces like this. So this is how come these pieces are so special. This is not wire wrapped. This is nothing that I wire wrapped. There has to be a certain temperature. The climate has to be at a perfect setting, perfect environment. If there is too much moisture in the air, it won't work. If there's too much humidity and moisture, if there's too much, if the air is too cold, this will not work. This process has to be done at a certain time, in a certain type of area with certain types of ventilation. So it is a very intense process. So my husband did the electroforming, like I said, Gilo Armani, he did the electroforming. I picked the stones out, I put them in the order that I wanted them, and everything else was up to him. And I wanted to do something different because I have made talismans for this brother of mine. I have made talismans for him before, and you know, I always like to step it up. Like, it's like I needed to send him something even more. Look at that rutilated in there. I had to send him something even more, like with even more of a wow factor, more of a bang, I guess you could say. I really wanted to send him something special, and I really love how this piece came out. And it's so beautiful, the way that the metal caught on here like this, the design. This is just something that happens naturally. This is not anything that is controlled. So where the metal grows on it is completely up to universal energy, the way that it wants to adhere, the way that it wants to bind itself. It's nothing that is controlled. We cannot control how this comes out, and for it to come out so beautiful like this, I was very, very pleased. I was very happy with it. And Gilo did a wonderful job. So I want to thank Gilo Armani. You know, thank you so much, babe, for helping me out. Thank you for creating such a beautiful talisman. And I know that my brother is going to love it. So I cannot wait for him to get this piece. So I will be sending this out. I will be getting it ready to ship out to him. I cannot wait for him to get it. And I hope he loves it as much as we do. So there was that piece, and then I have another piece that I'm going to be sending out again to my very, very special, my very special client, very unique client. He had asked me if I could make him a Malachite Pentacle pendant. So I'm going to be changing the cord out on here. I really want to put like a thicker cord in here, because this adjustable cord is just not gonna, I don't know, it just doesn't go with it. The cord is too thin for the pendant. So I'm probably going to be switching that out and putting a thicker cord through it. He's not going to keep it on a cord, however, though. He has plans of getting a beaded, I don't know if he's going to get a mala, a big beaded mala, or if he's just going to get a beaded string for it, like a beaded cord for it. But I do know that he has plans on putting this on a beaded linked chain of some sort. So I went ahead and wire wrapped this. This is, you guys, this is really thick, heavy duty copper wire. My hands are extremely dry from working with this. I was working on this piece this morning, and like my hands are just, it was definitely a workout. It's really hard to twist this kind of metal, to twist the wire and to get it to, you know, but for a stone this big, you guys, this stone is like, I don't even know how much to tell you it weighs. It's super huge though. So I needed to use a bigger gauge of wire to make sure that it was going to be strong and durable and it wouldn't slip out. And I created the pentacle shape, and then I went ahead and hammered that wire. This was a even thicker gauge wire, so I created the pentacle. Then like I said, I added some texture on here. I hammered it. And then I went ahead and wrapped it, created a big, large bezel right here to be able to fit whatever type of chain it is that he's wanting to put on it. And yeah, so I am going to be working on another piece for him. He's going to be getting a pyramid, charoite pyramid ring made by me, and I'm going to make a double finger ring. So it's going to be it's going to be awesome because I've never made a double finger ring before, but I'm ready for the challenge. I accept. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I just wanted to go ahead and jump on here really quick and show you the new pieces that I have created and that Jilo had helped me with. As far as that talisman right there, look at how I cannot stop looking at it. I'm so pleased. I am so pleased with both pieces. I really love how this one turned out too. Like I said, this was a first, so I really want to get, I like to keep a record of just the new things that we create and we do, just so you guys can see of what we're capable of creating. Yeah, so I will be going ahead and getting this piece boxed up and ready to go, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my creations. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, and thank you everybody for your continued love and support, and I will see you at the next video. Blessed be.